At the beginning of the movie, we see a group of popular high school students, led by the idol of local youth, Landon Carter. Tracy hugs Dean, but unexpectedly quarrels with him because of a joke. Belinda insistently suggests the main character not to wait for the newcomer and go to the dance, but Landon arrogantly refuses. With the girl immediately, jokingly begins to flirt Eric. Finally, what the teenagers have been waiting for happens. Clay arrives in a car. The teens sneakily laugh at the kid and take him to their special place, located in a concrete plant. Dean talks to Clay and tells him about his assignment. The guy has to jump off the tower into the water, and then he'll be on their popular team. Landon goes up with Clay, promising that they will jump into the water together. However, the hero lies and stays on the tower at the last moment. Tracy suddenly notices that Clay is lying on the water and does not come to his senses. Landon rushes to his aid. Suddenly, a security guard notices a group of teenagers and calls the police. Eric, Tracy, Dean, and Belinda run to their cars and drive away to avoid getting into trouble. The hero manages to pull Clay, who hit his head on a pipe in the fall, to shore. Landon leaves him in the open, then runs to the car and tries to hide from the police. However, this turns into an accident, after which the hero is arrested. The next day, limping, Landon walks into the kitchen and tells his mother that he won't be going anywhere because of his leg. Cynthia is worried that her son has gotten into trouble all the time and offers to call his father to straighten things out. The woman forces Landon to go to the church where Reverend Sullivan is praying for Clay's health. The hero notices Jamie Sullivan, an unassuming girl with a beautiful voice, in the choir. Belinda watches Landon closely and realizes who he is looking at. At school, the hero reveals that he managed to fool the police by pretending that he had nothing to do with what happened to Clay. Belinda notices Jamie and jokes about her appearance, which causes a strong reaction from the others. The principal summons the hero to his office and gives him punishment for multiple offenses, including what happened to Clay. Landon must clean the school after school, be a tutor on Saturdays for students who are behind, and take part in the school play. The principal asks the hero not to miss his chance to socialize with new people and see another world. Landon gets down to his duties and cleans up the classroom. When Jamie asks about the object in her hands, the hero correctly names the device for observing the stars. Dean decides to mess with the girl and asks why God won't give her a new sweater. Jamie calmly replies that he is busy looking for his brains. The buddies try to convince the hero to escape from cleaning and have fun, but he refuses. In the evening, Landon gives Belinda a ride home. When the girl offers to come inside, the hero reminds her that it's over between them. On Saturday, Landon doesn't understand why he was woken up so early. Then Cynthia reminds the hero that he has to study with underperforming students. In class, Landon doesn't get along well with Lewis. On the school bus, Jamie sits down with the hero and tries to talk about what happened. Landon gets angry and tries to humiliate the girl. However, Jamie remains calm and says that she has heard it many times and she is not affected by it. Soon the hero faces a new test. On the orders of the principal, Landon comes to the rehearsal of a new school play and deliberately does not play his role very well. After class, Jamie tells the hero that his self-confidence is fake. Eric doesn't pick up Landon, so he asks the girl for a ride. On the way, Jamie tells the hero about his to-do list. Soon Landon, together with Eric, tries to rehearse his role and learn the words. However, it turns out badly, and the hero worries that he will not be able to memorize all the text. Therefore, Landon turns to Jamie for help. The girl agrees to rehearse the role with him after school, but on one condition: the hero must not fall in love with her. Smiling, Landon smugly agrees to it. At Jamie's house, the hero encounters Mr. Sullivan, who dislikes him. The next day in the evening, riding through the streets, Landon notices Jamie entering the cemetery. The girl is not surprised by the appearance of the hero and shows him a telescope, which she assembled at the age of 12. Jamie tells him that she is going to improve it to see a comet that will fly by in the spring. At school, the girl approaches Landon and proposes to meet after class. Because of the presence of friends, the hero replies that they could do it except in a dream. After classes, Landon still comes to see the girl. Jamie is angry that the hero hides their communication from others and says that she was wrong to think that there is something good in him. In classes with underachievers, Landon manages to explain the topic with triangles to Luis, using a basketball court for this purpose. Jamie watches the hero's progress. Landon continues to go to rehearsals and learns the role at home. Later, the hero visits Clay in the hospital and builds a relationship with him, apologizing for what happened. Finally, the day of the play arrives. Landon admires the transformed Jamie and can't take his eyes off her. As the girl sings, the hero continues to look at her with sincere admiration. Unable to stand it, at the end of the performance, Landon kisses Jamie, which goes against the script. Belinda watches in shock from the front row. After the play, the hero receives many admiring reviews. However, upon meeting his father, Landon gets angry and leaves. At lunch at school, the hero sits down with Jamie and tries to talk to her. Landon admits that he misses her. However, Jamie does not believe this and tries to leave. Landon tries to stop the girl, believing that she also wants to be with him, but is just afraid of it. Eric talks to the hero and says that Jamie has changed him a lot. In the evening, Landon visits the girl and gives her a new sweater. Jamie's father hopes she won't do anything stupid, and the girl promises him that. At dinner, Cynthia asks the hero to forgive her father for leaving them. Belinda, still angry about Landon and Jamie's kiss, decides to prank the girl by handing out compromising pictures in the cafeteria. The hero sees that this has really hurt Jamie. Landon fights with Dean and the whole company, after which he hugs the girl and offers to drive her home. In the car, the hero offers Jamie to go on a date, but the latter regretfully says that she is forbidden to do so. Then Landon goes to Reverend Sullivan and convinces him to let his daughter go to dinner with him. In the evening, the hero learns to dance with Jamie and talks to her about the future. Landon fulfills one dream on the girl's list, to visit 2 different places, driving her to the border of 2 states. Another item, a tattoo, is also accomplished by the hero using special stickers. On the beach, Landon kisses the girl and confesses his love to her. Jamie sadly reminds him that she asked him not to fall in love with her. The next day, Landon arrives at school holding hands with a girl. In the evening, Reverend Sullivan is angry after seeing his daughter kissing the boy. The man asks her to tell Landon the truth if the girl really loves him. At night, Jamie leaves to watch the stars and sees the hero. The guy gives her another gift. He names a star after her. Jamie tells him that the first item on her list is to get married in the church where her parents' wedding took place. The hero talks to Cynthia and says that the girl has made his life better, and now he wants to strive for something. During another date, Landon asks why Jamie hasn't applied to college. Crying, the girl confesses that she was diagnosed with leukemia 2 years ago, then runs away. Landon goes to his father's house and asks him to help Jamie. When the man begins to explain that he is a cardiologist, the hero gets angry and leaves again. Eric reconciles with Landon and supports him. The hero buys lots of flowers for the girl and tells Reverend Sullivan that he won't leave her. Jamie comes to Landon and says that she is scared that soon they will be separated. To please the girl, the hero asks Cynthia to teach him to dance. Landon spends a lot of time with Jamie and takes care of her. The hero decides to improve the telescope, and Dean offers to help him in this. Jamie sees the works from the window, after which he loses consciousness. While the girl is in the hospital, the hero spends a lot of time with her. Landon sees Belinda, who takes him photos from the play. The hero does not understand why Jamie chose him and believe that there was something good in him. Belinda admits with a sad smile that she is very familiar with this, after which she kisses Landon on the cheek and runs away. During another visit, Jamie gives the hero a notebook in which her mother wrote down favorite quotes from many works. The girl believes that God helped her through the hardships and accomplished the things on her list by sending her Landon. One day, coming to Jamie's house, the hero sees that the girl is discharged from the hospital. Reverend Sullivan says that Landon's father helped them by paying for a nurse for the girl. The hero feels immense gratitude and goes to the father's house to talk. Crying, Landon makes peace with his father and apologizes to him for his wrongs. In the late afternoon, Reverend Sullivan sees the hero continuing to work on the telescope. A man helps Landon with his work and brings him hot tea to cheer him up. The next evening, the hero gives Jamie a telescope, and she manages to see in it the very comet she once talked about. Landon asks the girl to fulfill one of his requests and offers her his hand and heart. Thus, the hero fulfills the main dream of Jamie, to get married in the church where her parents were married. The day of the wedding comes. Reverend Sullivan leads his transformed daughter down the aisle. Landon can't take his eyes off the girl. The hero's friends and family also gather at the church to support and congratulate the newlyweds. Reverend Sullivan crowns his daughter and Landon, sealing their union in the sight of the Lord. The hero recalls that afterward he spent a delightful summer with Jamie, filled with love and adventure. During it, he experienced more than people experience in a lifetime. However, in the fall, Jamie left this world, leaving the hero alone. For years pass. Landon, who has entered medical college, visits Reverend Sullivan. The hero gives the man the book Jamie gave him. Landon is sad that the girl never got to see a miracle, but Reverend Sullivan believes that this is not the case. The hero comes to the wharf and thinks about the fact that his love with Jamie is like the wind. You can't see it, but you can feel it and remember it. This is the end of the movie. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this movie, and see you in new videos.